Good morning, everyone. I've had people reach out to me, ask me about the GO2 device. You've seen me train with it, and I want to give you some honest feedback on this thing. People have asked me, Shane, does it work? Are they just a sponsor of your podcast? No, they are not. Is it a fluke? I just don't know if I should try it. Give me some honest feedback. So here we go. I'm going to give you guys some honest feedback about the GO2 device, all right? First things first, what it's designed to do, if you guys go and read up on it, is it helps your VO2 max levels and it helps your lung capacity because on the breath out, there's a little restriction. So it's restricting the breath out just a little bit. And was it hard to get used to? Yeah, at first it was pretty hard to get used to because I wasn't used to running with a mouth guard essentially in my mouth for like a 6 to 8 mile run and so forth. So I had to get used to the breathing aspect of it and just having something like restricting me. And then I started getting used to it to where I was just like, oh, it almost actually helped me because it helped me focus on my breathing. And for anybody out there who's trained in martial arts or trained in any kind of combat sport, breathing is essential, right? Breathing is essential to your performance because you have to be able to breathe properly to, not stress out, not tire your muscles out, get the right amount of oxygen in to your muscles to help you consistently train and go at an elite level. And this actually started helping me focus on that. I noticed about 3 or 4 days in, I was just like, oh, wow. Okay, because I'm actually focusing on my breathing now and it wasn't that hard. So I did this for 3 weeks, right? And I was leading up to my half marathon that was on the 18th of September that I just finished. And for 3 weeks I used this. And then for a week and a half prior to my half marathon, I did not use it. And I'll tell you this, the week before my half marathon, which was the first week that I did not use the device after having used it for 3 weeks, I broke all my records. My 1 mile record, my 5K record, and my 10K record, right? I was breaking all my records. And I noticed that I didn't have as many side aches. My side aches didn't come until like a mile and a half later. So call it what you will. It could just be the placebo effect. It could be a coincidence. But I do truly believe this GO2 device works. Now, some people have said, well, when I've used it, I've read the comments on it. When I've used it, there's a pool of drool in my mouth and it's hard for me to run. So I just did exactly what the guys said to do. And I changed it up a little bit, the way that it fits in my mouth. And it works. Otherwise, if you get a pool of drool, take it out, fling it around, get that out of there, spit it out, and put it back in and run and shut up. It's not that big of a deal. I'm digging it, which is why now that I'm back on my recovery week and getting ready for my next race, I'm going to continue to use it. I'm a big fan. And people can call it a coincidence, but I actually do feel like it's helping my lung capacity. I notice that I'm running at a faster pace without realizing it. I'm running at a faster pace without fully having to try. I don't know how to explain it. That's partially me just getting stronger and faster, but I believe my lungs are at a higher capacity as well. And I look forward to seeing where they're at later on as well as I continue to use this more and more. But it's only been about a month and a half since I started using it the first time. I used it this morning again and I dig it. So I encourage you guys to go check it out. No, I do not get paid for saying this. It's not a paid sponsorship for my show or anything like that. I'm just giving you some honest feedback because I know a lot of sports fans are out there, a lot of athletes are out there, coaches and everything. Anybody who wants to, work on their conditioning and their cardio, these GO2 devices are solid. It doesn't matter if you're a fighter, if you're a basketball player, if you're a football player, lacrosse, I don't care. A runner, these are all awesome. These are awesome for all sports, I should say. You should check it out. That's my feedback. Take it for what it's worth.